Disclaimer: this podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only. The views expressed by host, guest, or other contributors are their own and not necessarily endorsed by the podcast. It should not be considered professional advice. Always consult with qualified professionals for your specific needs. We strive for accuracy, but do not guarantee completeness. Listen at your own risk. All content is our intellectual property. Reproduction without permission is prohibited. Thanks for tuning in to the Staying Focused with Chace Greene podcast.
2-1. We're doing a 2-1. You think it's a different episode? Hell no. This is all batch recorded. You see my dog got the same shit on?
That real
This
nice.
is a 2-1.
Right.
But we do this for y'all.
Yeah.
We do this for y'all. I'm Chace Greene. This is Boss King Coop.
That real nice.
Introduce yourself.
BKC.
BKC, Boss King Coop. We got Ready Rob, the invisible bully.
Shout out to my dog.
You know what I'm saying? And we rolling.
Let's get it.
We're going to do it a little different today. Coop's going to start off with the first question.
This or that.
Oh, you want to do this or that?
This or that.
All right, this or that.
Quick
Let's
question
go.
right quick. Shout out to Fly. Shout out to them Fly boys. Fly Motive and all them.
Oh, yeah.
That's a Fly. Yeah, fuck with
Fly, Stoner,
Yeah.
those are my guys.
Yeah.
Fly, Stoner.
them. Yes.
Shout out to the Fly Stoner team.
Now, would you rather travel for free or eat for free? And why?
Travel gonna cost more. I get to save more money. I don't eat like that anyway.
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
I got that from them boys.
Yeah.
A lot of people say eat for free.
You niggas greedy as fuck, bro.
Y'all boys greedy, man. What about you, D, over there, man? Travel for
With
free or
the-
eat for free?
With the money I save on traveling, I can
Yeah.
easily afford anywhere I want to eat.
That's facts.
Yeah.
I guess maybe because we travelers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I wasn't a traveler, yeah, fuck, eat for free. Poppy steak, 1,000 me, please.
Yeah, I've never been there. Is it actually good?
I haven't been there either, D. No,
I go to steakhouses now.
you gotta ask this man. He's the
Nah, I ain't been
guy.
Bobby.
Like, you know my standards. Like,
Yeah, nah, for sure.
is it up there?
I'm in there.
Ain't nobody been there? Jesus.
Ain't got no reason to fucking go there. You got no reason to fucking go there. Those don't deserve no Poppy steak from me. I just play. Ready? Yeah. What up? It's your boy Chace Greene. Make sure you sign in to chasegreene.com. Get your merch. Hats, socks, gonna have shirts, hoodies, all of that on the site. Make sure you stay tapped in. And of course, like, follow, subscribe, share with a friend, join the conversation. Sniper familiar. You know the vibes. Stay focused. I just swear.
Nah, that's funny, man.
Who you gonna take the puppy steak? Who will be your joint that you take the puppy steak?
BKC. They could have.
For sure.
She could get there.
For sure.
Yeah, but the rest of them, why would I? That's just crazy.
Oh, puppy steak.
What did you do to deserve a $1,000 steak?
I don't know about getting nobody no banned steak. I don't know about
It's
getting nobody no
$1,000
banned
for the
Yeah.
steak.
They bring it out in a little briefcase.
Yeah, the tomahawk.
Yeah, they stamp it for you.
Stamp it for you.
Yeah.
A tomahawk.
Mm-hmm.
It's $1,000 tomahawk.
It's a band. Mm-hmm.
You get a little show.
Yeah, you get a little show.
I don't want the show.
It's probably $500 for the show.
Yeah.
They come out. "Ah."
It's got to be the best quality of meat ever.
I don't go try
I think once you convince your brain that's what it is, then that's what you taste.
So, you know about Wagyu, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been talking to this man about Wagyu like so
Yeah, they
many
put me
years.
up on game.
So many years. We finally went and did it.
Oh,
The
okay.
most. How would you describe?
Yeah,
our-
that
our
shit
Wagyu?
was so overrated.
The most mid
That shit was
steak
so mid, bro.
I
And there was
have
so much
ever
fat, bro.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Ever
stuff. But
experienced.
you had said it's going to be like that.
Yeah, it was really fast. A lot of marble, so that's just it's a lot of fat. Like
I had
nah.
built it up for years. We was like, boy, as soon as this pandemic slow down, I'm there. We went.
Yeah,
No.
thoroughly disappointed. And
Yo.
they gave us like little slithers.
Oh
of
my
that shit.
God.
The way that they cut it, like yo, what
Oh
the
my
fuck,
God.
bro?
I was so embarrassed.
Yeah, that shit was so
That's
overrated.
crazy.
Oh
That's
my
crazy. Yeah.
That shit was so overrated.
Instead of my hood shit.
You know what? I down this hill.
Uh-huh.
I'm taking Longhorn over a lot of steakhouses. I've
I
said it.
like Longhorn.
I've
bro.
said it many times.
Yeah.
I'm taking Longhorn over a
I'm
lot of
not mad at you.
steakhouses.
I'm really not mad at you for that one.
I'm taking like a lot of them steakhouses because I know you're not really supposed to season steak. You're really supposed to only use salt, pepper.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, and grill it or whatever, however you're making it. But Longhorn just be having them flavors,
fuck
bro.
with
That
Longhorn,
shit just be
dog.
having flavors.
Especially a little Spanish dip. I fuck Longhorn.
Yeah, I fuck with Longhorn a long way.
For me, it's not.
And I like Outback.
They're the
the
most
fuck? Get the onion.
consistent
Longhorn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's a couple places I enjoy going,
Yeah.
but every once in a while I go and it's
You're not that.
you didn't hit today.
Yeah, I've never had a steak from Longhorn and I didn't like it. It
Facts.
always tastes exactly how it tasted last time, for sure.
Give my dog a sponsorship, Longhorn.
Yeah.
Tighten up.
Longhorn.
Yeah, come on,
You
man.
feel me? That
Talking to
flows
95,000 people for y'all. Now, saying that we from Miami, dog. We from Miami because somebody asked that in the comments.
Yeah.
You guys from Miami? Yeah, Miami, Florida, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, do you feel that the women down here, which one is more impressive, the car or your crib?
That's a good question.
Car, easy. Easy.
No. I'm gonna say
tell you
crib.
why.
I'm gonna say crib.
I'm gonna tell you why though.
Okay, go ahead, Bully.
Tourists, car. Now if they're from here, it's probably more like
Yeah, we talking about from here.
Oh, women from here?
Yeah. The only reason I'm gonna say crib is because most men don't even stay by themselves. So when you got your little flaws, little spot, I think they be more impressed by that. Like, yo, you got a spot. You got a spot that I could be comfortable in. I got a lamp in. We go fuck. We could chill.
Wait, where do most men live?
With someone else.
Yeah, probably with their
Auntie, grandma,
Yeah, or they stay with they.
You know, they people.
Yeah, stay
Yeah.
with their girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like meeting someone and he has his own.
Is it important for a man to live on his own at some point in his life?
Absolutely.
Yes, early as possible.
Hell yeah.
So then a woman can't dictate your bills.
Explain
Right.
that.
So if I'm 20, I decide to, get a job, career, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? I know how much money I make.
Yeah.
So I know I can live. Okay, I can afford this. Whether it's the hood or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can
Yeah.
afford this.
Yeah.
Rather than you going from your mom's house to her house and her bill may be $2,500.
Mm-hmm.
So now in your head you thinking, well, let me give you $1,250.
What about going from your mom's house to y'all spot? Both y'all on the lease, y'all got it together.
No, you need your own. You need your own. You need to know what it is to be out there by yourself. Self-efficient.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
agree with
saying?
that.
I agree with that.
I agree
You know how
with
to
that.
make your own doctor bills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pay your own.
Yeah.
Yo, I did some work with somebody, and they had to pay me, right? And he didn't even know his own bank account information.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know
Or
what I'm
even
saying?
probably how to even access it.
Facts.
It's so many people that they just don't know basic life skills.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So many men that don't know basic life skills.
Yeah.
To where I've always said, I've heard somebody say that marriage was for losers.
Mhm.
And it sounds triggering.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause you be like, I'm not a loser to be married.
Mm-hmm.
But what he was saying is there's certain men that need to be married because
Yes.
they cannot function
Yes.
on their own.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
they so they need
Yes.
that. Like they need the
Yes.
structure of a woman. They need to be
Yes.
told what to do. They
Yes.
need that. Versus a man that's independent, he doesn't necessarily need
Yeah.
to be married.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He can move independently. He can
Yes.
like make it happen on his
Yes.
own. So and when he said it, like I said, it was triggering. But then when you listen to what he said, I fucking agree.
Yeah.
And I guess that's why another reason that I have the stance on relationships that I have, because to me, I see a lot of men like, bro, if you were more self-sufficient, you probably wouldn't even be in that relationship.
That's a
If you took the time to do your due diligence, to learn certain things that you need to learn, to be more resourceful, to you know what I'm saying, just build yourself up as a man, you probably wouldn't even be in that relationship.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And what happens is when they hit them waves, that's why women was singing this song, right? I was there when you ain't had nothing.
Yeah.
Right? But you strategically did that because you like the power.
Uh-huh.
You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
You don't go for the boss because now he has to really like you.
Okay, I'm gonna stick a pin in what you're saying because
Okay.
I wanna combat
cool.
that. But go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the boss has to really want you there. He don't need you there.
Facts.
And some women can't really grasp that. So it's
Facts.
easier to go to the guy, nigga, you need me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what happens with that, if he get on the up and he catch a wave,
Yeah.
then he leaves you for something he really wants.
Mm-hmm.
And now you stuck with, I was there when you ain't had nothing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I love that, right? So two things. One, if I'm gonna be down and I'm just gonna get in a relationship because I'm down, so I'm looking for that partnership. And two, she's gonna pick me being down because she wants control. Who's in the wrong? Because to me, we both manipulating each other.
We are.
We both taking advantage
Yeah.
of each other's weaknesses.
Facts.
So Who's in the wrong?
It's 50-50. Well, I'm gonna say 55-45. I'm gonna go with the woman.
The woman being wrong.
55.
Okay.
Right? Because you know you're going for the loser, the bum. I don't want to call you a loser, bum, but the guy who doesn't have nothing.
Yeah.
Right? Because you know he can't go nowhere. It's imprisonment. Right? But then you gotta take it. You gotta take an accountability that if he catch a wave, he's gone. So you can't cry about that because now he get what he really wants.
Yeah.
Okay.
So. All right. D, same question. Who do you think in that scenario, right? I'm going to be with you because I have nothing. I'm a man. I have nothing. I'm going to be with you. And a woman, I'm going to pick a loser. Not a loser, but I'm going to pick somebody with less so I can have control. Who's in the wrong?
He's going to be with her just to use her?
Well,
what's the thought process?
So, okay. So what Coop says is certain men, once they get on, now they get to go get the woman that they really want.
Yeah.
Right? So I never liked this woman anyway like that. It was just my circumstance that had me in this relationship. So who's really wrong? A woman picking a man of lesser value so she has full control, or a man picking a woman just due to his circumstances?
To me, that's the same thing. They're equally wrong.
Okay.
Because we're assuming that a relationship is I like you. But then she don't really like him and he don't really like her. It was just access.
Yeah.
So I don't think one's more wrong than the other.
Okay, cool. Another question I'm going to ask. So on the earlier episode, we said that, well, I said specifically that if a woman can't meet me at the starting line and she wants me at the finish line, then I can't really respect her if she only wants me at the finish line, right? But then now you're saying that a woman that'll meet you low only wants the control. So are we shaming women for meeting a man at his lowest by saying, oh, you just want control? Like, wouldn't that be like,
I mean, even what you're saying that, like you tell her, I'm already built up.
Yeah.
So I don't want you now. But you'll be in a different space, and as far as the women around would be in a different space. So you would be able to tell, okay, she's just not using me because I'm at this higher level.
Yeah.
She's at a level 2 and we could communicate good. You talk about the ones that back then you was a fuck with me, now you want to fuck with me because of this person.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
That's what I'm
that makes
thinking
sense.
you're saying,
That makes
right?
sense. That makes sense.
Okay,
that makes sense. All right. Cool. Cool.
But for the ones, because I didn't heard them say, I didn't had a woman tell me, nah, Coop, you got everything. I'm good off you. So at first I'm like, all right, you just trying to, you know what I'm saying? But then when I saw the next guy she got with, I'm like, oh, she was serious. You know what I'm saying? Because she got a guy that had nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, it made sense. You want somebody you can control. They have to come to you. Whether you cuss them out like a dog, you can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere. Like, nigga, you still be there. Fuck, nigga. And they know that.
Okay.
They know that.
All right. Cool. New flavors. You know the vibes. ChaceGreene.com. That's where you need to be. Make sure you get your merch. If you're part of the Sniper family, how you don't got your merch yet? We got the big Sniper logos, red and black. We got the basic logo with the blue. We got red. We got pink. Whatever you need, we got it. Make sure you're on the site. ChaceGreene.com. Sniper family. Stay focused.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the question is. In the first season of this show, a lot of conversations revolved around marriage specifically. Not just relationships, marriage.
Yeah.
And it dawned on me, no one was married. You had some divorced people, but no one was married. Is marriage like the pinnacle? Is that how we define the success of a relationship?
I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't necessarily that's
believe it
right,
is.
but I think that's how society defines success. Because the first thing somebody will say, if you make any type of point, they'll say, where's your wife?
Yep.
Or where's your husband?
And how long? Yeah, definitely.
100%. If you are speaking on relationships, dating, anything, and they don't agree, that's the first thing they're going to throw out. You're not married.
Yep.
Which is crazy because men decide when they get married.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So if a man isn't married.
So I guess what they're saying is a man didn't decide to pick you, but you got all this knowledge.
But they would even say that to men. So like if you're giving relationship advice, they'll be like, well, where's your wife?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So sitting in this room during the first season,
yeah,
I was here the whole time. Sitting in this room during the first season, listening to that,
yeah,
and I am both professionally, like, licensed to talk about relationships,
yeah,
and actually happily married.
yeah.
It was the wildest shit to me because I'm like, well, y'all would never be married. Like, I mean, anyone can get legally married, but
For
like
sure.
the actual working together of a marriage, it was still like this versus thing. And I was like, so why is marriage even the goal? Because it was like, I'm not gonna say nobody, but the majority of people that we had on here talking about marriage, they had no interest in collaborating with someone.
Yeah.
They wanted a golden retriever on a leash.
So do people want weddings or do they really want to be married?
It's quite beneficial for me either way.
But who was saying they didn't want the marriage? Who was saying
I can't think of anyone that said they didn't want the marriage.
Okay.
I'm thinking of guests that we had that did want marriage.
Yeah.
But like, to me, they wanted it hypothetically because they were. It's like saying I want abs, but I'm gonna be at the drive-through every night.
Facts. Okay,
They weren't doing the things for themselves. They weren't working on themselves to be. So ultimately, they would just be having a wedding.
Well, is that 99% of people in anything?
Yeah.
People don't want to go to work, but they'll never do anything to take any type of entrepreneurial efforts. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to work.
So then, but I guess
People want good bodies, but they don't want to exercise or diet, right? Like, I think
Or
that's
get
in
surgery.
anything.
I guess for me it was, why was marriage put at this on this pedestal when
Marriage has been put on a pedestal before we got here. That's always been the success meter for a relationship. Do you have a successful relationship? How long were you married? How many men proposed to you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, after a certain age, you never been married? You were deemed a failure of a female. You never been married? Oh, you out of here.
are men deemed as failures as well?
No, because men decide the marriage. We are the gatekeepers of marriage. But you're deemed.
I'll be honest with you, I don't really believe that.
I believe it.
I don't really believe that.
You don't believe that, D? Really?
Men ask women to marry them, bro.
Yeah. I mean, women can fuck who they want. But
Yeah.
Men marry who they want.
Yeah.
I think there's more to it than that, because I see a lot of men. Okay, I agree with it to an extent.
Yeah.
To the extent that I don't think all married men chose that. I think a lot of them,
So tell me the nuance. Go ahead.
in my experience working with married couples, a lot of people got married, and I'll say men, because they were supposed to get married.
For sure.
I wasn't ready to stop being in the street, but I'm supposed to get married because of this illusion that that's what success is and that's what you're supposed to do. So I'm going to get married at, 26, 27, which to me is wild.
But it was still on him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it was still on him.
I can
It
see
wasn't,
that.
He wasn't waiting
Yeah.
for someone to marry him.
Other than the 26-year-old
still-
woman who she could be fucking 3 guys and when are y'all gonna ask to marry me?
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see
We
that.
could just go to I want to marry you. Okay.
Like, any woman that I talk to, I can ask them to marry them. And I mean, I think they would all say yes. You know what I'm saying? But they're not. It would be more so waiting on me. They're waiting for a relationship from me. They're waiting on marriage from me.
Okay.
I'm not waiting for a woman to ask me to
Okay.
marry her. Yeah.
So what she just snapping? I'm tired of waiting, nigga. You
Bye.
marry me?
She gotta go. I'm
Real
tired of,
nice.
especially I'm tired of waiting, nigga.
real
Like,
nice.
come on, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Would you sit and think about it first, or would you be like, well, get
No,
out?
no. Because that would spell doom. Because now you rushing my pace.
Yeah.
So even if I felt pressured into doing it and I did it, eventually I'm gonna resent it.
You feel like you a catch?
For sure.
Are you wrong for feeling you a catch or a D catch?
I never felt like the prize or the catch. To me, I think the vibe
Okay.
is the prize. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you
Amen,
meet
brother.
someone that's I don't want to use like equally yoked, but when y'all are, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you meet your person,
Okay.
like, you know what I'm saying? She's on what you're on.
Yes.
You on what she on, and it's like, you know what I mean? There's a good synergy there. I think that's the prize. But do I think I am a prize, or do I think I am a catch?
Yes.
Yes. The only way that I would be the prize is if a woman is significantly lower than me, and then I let her come in my space, because at that point she's just leveling up like crazy.
Okay.
So then I am the prize for her.
Okay.
Because bitch, you ain't used to shit. I'm putting you on everything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But if we are both, like I said, if it's a good synergy, a good collaboration, and we both lifting each other up, then that is the prize.
Okay.
That's the prize to me.
So men shouldn't feel bad for feeling like, hey, I'm the catch.
Like, nigga can feel how you want to feel, but
Okay.
yeah, like no, I don't think. I think if you did your due diligence, you did the work.
Yes.
Then hell yeah, you could feel like a catch.
Okay.
And you could feel like the catch. You can feel however you want to feel. I just
Somebody asked me that.
I don't feel like I'm the
I think
prize.
the prize language gets you stuck in that power struggle because I'm here, you're here, or like even the notion of if you're significantly above the woman, what financially? So it's like, do you believe that a billionaire is better than you?
No.
So then
He's better than me in certain areas. So
yeah,
obviously.
financially.
Yeah.
And because we put that significance on finances up, and that's the world we live in.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pretend like it's not.
Yeah.
But like, are they just a better person than me?
I mean, better person, but if that was her option, me or a billionaire, hey man, you better go with that billionaire. Should be a little something though.
So I got cursed out like a week ago in the comments because I had an episode with my wife where I didn't say she was the prize. I didn't say she was the prize in the relationship whatsoever.
I'm never saying that bullshit.
Because to me, that's crazy.
Yeah.
To me, the relationship is the prize.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this lady,
Is she the catch though?
is she the cat? What? What does that mean?
To me, it's the. That word "the"
It was making it.
is what to me.
Yeah.
If is she a catch? Absolutely. If
Because-
she a prize? Absolutely.
If
Is she
she's the prize, if she's the prize, what am I?
Can you be the prize too?
So we're both the prize.
Yeah,
That's the relationship.
I agree.
So it's the whole like this, but this woman said, "Why can't you just say she's the prize? She's obviously the prize." And all you men, and it's like, whoa. First off, don't let what this girl says on camera like influence you. She's happy. She's not going to side with you. She's arguing with me on camera just for you to do what you're doing. First and foremost, but second off, if like you want me to say she's the prize so much, then what am I? What am I?
Prize winner.
Yes.
What
You're
does
the
that mean?
prize.
Winner.
You're the winner of the prize.
Oh, what did I win?
You
The
cried.
prize.
Yeah.
What is it? What do I do with this prize now? Like what?
Now your life is great.
Your life is enhanced. The prize.
You got the prize now.
So you think you the prize in your situation? You think you
All the
prize?
time, yeah. But she could be the prize too. Like, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm the prize and bitch, you're shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How does she feel? Who she feels the prize?
Yeah, she'll definitely say me. That's what I told a young man. I'm like, listen, you a catch, you a prize too, but that don't mean she can't be either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it don't mean she can't be. Y'all both can be.
I just really don't believe in having these power struggles.
Yeah.
Real talk. Like,
But that's what
I-
we're seeing online.
I don't
It's
believe
just power struggle. Ain't no one's talking about relationships.
Yeah.
Because if 100% of women saying women are the prize, right? And then 50% of the niggas saying she is the prize, I'm nothing without her, I would have been a bum if she didn't come bless
Yeah.
me in my life.
And you know what? I guess I have a problem with it because I never felt like nobody came and pulled me out of the
Yes.
trenches. Like I did it myself.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I can't ever give that
Yes.
to a woman that's like, bro, I wouldn't be nothing if I was her.
Facts.
No, bro. That's
Yes.
just that's just not my story.
In fact, I
You know
wouldn't
what
be
I mean?
successful without her. Whoa. Like,
But
nah.
again, remember what I was talking about earlier, those people that need relationships and need marriage, that is their story. So
Yes.
she would be the prize.
Yes.
But there's never been a disparity this great to where a woman's here and I'm here and she had to come in the trenches and pull me up and groom me to be this great man.
As the resident
I never did
married
that.
person, I can say I'm successful, period.
Yeah.
Facts.
I am more successful with my wife.
Okay.
I can acknowledge that.
Yeah.
But it's not like I was just down bad,
Mm-hmm.
going nowhere in life, and then suddenly she put a ring on it, and suddenly I had value.
Is that the same with her too? Successful period and more
Yes.
successful with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Don't see
when
nothing wrong with
Chace
that.
said equally yoked,
Mhm.
we are equally yoked.
Cool.
Like it's there. a lot of the issues that I hear about in relationships, we never had that because it was never a, well, I make more money. Well, I do that. It was never anything like that.
Yes.
I think even in finances, right? If you have a woman that make more money than you, if you can still hold yourself down as a man and still maintain like your respect for yourself
Facts.
to where she respects you, it still isn't a power struggle. It still isn't.
So
a
you
power
would
struggle.
date someone who made
Absolutely, I
double
have.
your salary.
I didn't meet somebody that made double, but they made more.
Mm-hmm.
They made
But could you date somebody double your salary? Would that be a problem?
no.
Okay.
Mm-mm. As long as they maintain their respect for me, and as long as I can cover everything that I need to cover, then
So I mean, because you
You
live
couldn't
alone.
be a stay-at-home husband.
nah, not me. Hell nah. I got way too much power for that.
Because
Like,
you
I need to
have
have
your
my
own
own.
place.
Yeah.
You have your own place now.
Yeah, I got my own
right?
everything. Yeah.
Okay, so you pay all your bills now, 100%,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Okay, so she makes, double your salary,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna just say your rent is $2,500,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But she wants to go to the place that's $5,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she could afford that.
Yeah.
What do? Do you say, okay, cool, we could do that?
So now, right? So then that would have to be, we'd have to have like a sit down, because I can see that potentially being a problem, right? Because then she would really be the lead there financially. And if she's the lead financially, and not because she makes more, she's the lead, but if she's like, I am paying the majority of the bills there, then I don't know if I would trust her to still maintain a certain healthy level of respect to my position as a man.
Yes.
So maybe we may have to just stay in separate places.
Okay.
We may have to maintain that for a while until I can see that her level of respect won't change, because I know what they will say.
Yes.
And then I know their actions,
What they would do.
may be different.
Absolutely.
If we have a disagreement on anything,
Yes.
then it's the shit, I pay everything here. Whoa,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't
The
know.
reason I asked, you live in a great neighborhood, but
Yeah.
for the guy that stays, in the beans,
Yeah.
or what I'm saying, over town,
Yeah.
but he has his own,
Yeah.
but his old lady wants to stay in Pines, and he could afford his $1,600 a month.
Yeah.
That's what he been paying, but she wants to go where it's $3,000.
Yeah. How do you navigate that? What would you say?
I like your first answer. Like, I would have to watch it because I could afford my own. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I bring to the table that I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My car already paid off, and I can afford my 16.
Yeah.
Right. So you want to go somewhere where it's double? Then yeah, I can't pay all the bills because
Yeah.
that's all you see on the internet. I want a man to go pay all the bills.
Yeah.
All right, just come move to the beans.
Yeah.
I can pay it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you want to live over here, and
Yeah.
I'm not, hating on that. But
Yeah.
this is what I could bring.
See, I
$1,600.
think when it becomes a point that I want to overcompensate to where now I'm going to put myself in debt just to show you I'm the man, which is
Yes.
going to cause me to spiral out.
Yes.
It's going to cause unnecessary pressure on the relationship to where you got to save me.
Yes.
And then now you probably have to look at like, oh, this nigga came in, handle his business. I had to do this. I had to do
Yes.
that. So
But
now
in that scenario, she'd be right because you put yourself into a situation that you couldn't maintain trying to
For sure.
impress her.
for sure.
So
Yeah,
she
that's
would be
facts.
right if she was like, oh, you can't handle business. Because you should have been like, hey, I can't do that.
Absolutely, she would be right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
But
So it
you
would be
start
on
off
you.
like that, but nobody can out talk a woman. So he'd be like, "No, babe, I could pay this $1,000 toward it, and we could live here." And you believe in that bullshit,
Yeah.
until she's mad,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I just wouldn't like. I am very big on control, not controlling people, but having control over my life and my day to day and things like that. So it would be very difficult for me personally, and this could be maybe something that I just need to work on as a person. It could be a character flaw, but it would be very hard to relinquish that level of control and to give someone that amount of leverage over me. And then I just don't think it's operating with wisdom to just jump into something that's like 3 times or more what you're fucking paying now, especially if you're not bringing in that bread. Now, if you're bringing that in and you
Yeah, of
just are
course.
just living below your means,
Yeah.
then you can still
Which
afford it.
most people are not.
Right.
But-
But if you're not and like, yo, this is what I can afford.
Yes.
To jump into some shit to impress someone, you're doomed. And not only are you gonna be doomed financially, you're gonna doom your relationship too.
That's a fact.
For sure.
Yeah. Definitely agree with that.
This relationship shit is too hard.
This relationship
that's what
shit
we
is too
said.
much for me. I want to fuck big friends and live comfortably.
And what
She
made
want to
you
shop
strong?
and blow mine on shopping sprees.
And
She
what
just
made you
had what
strong?
she want. Just not for me. Shout out
Situationships.
50.
Relationships made that boy strong.
Situationships. Situations. Yeah, nah. Sniper family, what up? I hope you're enjoying the show. ChaceGreene.com. Stay logged in, stay tapped in. Like, follow, subscribe. Make sure you commenting. I really appreciate you watching. Yo, back to the show. But I was gonna say, what do you think about going to therapy? Since we do have a therapist here, right? You know, it's funny. People didn't even know this whole time when they thought we was just talking about toxic. We had a therapist here the whole time,
Facts.
and he would definitely check me on certain shit. We, you know what I mean, cross-reference certain shit, but we always had an expert here. For you people that like to say podcast, you guys aren't even experts. We always had an expert.
That real
We
now.
always had an expert in the biddy.
That real now.
Facts. Anyway, but what do you think about therapy? You.
I won't tell nobody don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
As far as me going, I just feel like I'm gonna answer more. He gonna become my client. I feel like we.
So
gonna
you
get to
feel
talking
like
then.
you know more than the therapist.
Yeah, yeah, for real.
Yo, you ever run into clients that feel like they know more than you?
For sure.
Uh-huh.
For sure.
Uh-huh.
They're coming there to teach me.
Yeah. Why you feel like you gonna know more than the therapist?
I just feel like I have more life experience than them. I feel like they have textbook experience.
Yeah.
They read up, they
Uh-huh.
got their degrees.
Yeah.
Kudos to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I have more experience in life.
But then, okay, all right. So how would you know that you have more life experience than someone that is maybe older than you? Do you think you just did more than everybody?
Yeah, from past jobs,
Yeah.
from the position I played in them jobs,
Mm-hmm.
and just out there in the streets, period.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So where a friend could call me and say, hey, bum. Oh, yeah, this is that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That comes very natural to me.
Okay, so now let me ask you another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you can't be taught anything?
No, I love to be taught.
Yeah.
You know? So if I could find a therapist that we could really talk the shit and
Yeah.
they don't get so offended at what I'm saying, yeah, we're good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I
Okay.
tried the therapy thing and it was getting more offended. Like, I'm trying to. Well, you're not talking to me. I don't know what you're talking about right now. But,
Okay.
you know
The
what I'm
reason I
saying?
ask you because there's a stigma of men in therapy, and specifically black men going to therapy, which is changing now. I see a lot more mental health conversations, especially from our demographic. So that's a good thing. And I've always been a huge proponent for therapy. I've gone to therapy a lot. I've had at least 3 therapists within my lifetime. So I'm a big advocate for it. But I just wanted to know, what you think about it, and why do you think there is a stigma of black men going to therapy and being against it? Or you think that is?
And it's not so much availability of it. You don't see it on every corner. Therapy.
Okay.
You know? So you have to find somebody that really want to do it, really do research, really get on Google.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
so
yeah.
easily I could get
Okay,
that.
so you don't think it's accessible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I'm not really trying to get it.
Uh-huh.
Then it's hard to get it. Man, fuck that shit.
Okay. What do you think, D? Why do you think there's a stigma of black men in therapy?
I think the stigma comes just from black people in the medical system, period,
Mhm.
because historically it has not been for us.
Mm-hmm.
And then therapy in particular, I think a lot about when my grandfather, even when my father was, in their primes, in their time, black people ain't had no time to talk about their problems. It was a lot going on in your life to be able to have the luxury to sit down and process. Well, you better keep your head down and you got to get to work.
Yeah.
So especially then, it was just the access just wasn't there, period. So then you come to now, mental health is still vastly misunderstood. Even though we're talking about it more now, it meant something was wrong with you. Most people think I work with crazy people. You're crazy if you talk to a therapist. There's
Yeah.
something wrong with you.
Yeah.
It can't just be, you're going through something in life and you're just looking for an outside perspective. So historically, you haven't had the access. There hasn't been someone that looks like you for sure. And then the stigma of, if I talk to this person, I'm broken, I'm wrong. Yeah, it's a lot going against us to get into therapy. But it is changing. It is changing a lot.
Okay.
When I went to school, I've been a therapist for 15 years now. When I went to school, they actually told me in a class, oh, if you're in private practice, you're not going to have a lot of black clients. And at the time, that was probably true. 15 years later, I have, because of the city we live in, I don't have 100% black clients, but I have probably 60, 70%, of which at this current time, most of my black clients are men.
Oh, that's
I have way more for the last, pretty much since the pandemic for me, I've had way more black men in therapy than ever before.
That's dope.
So it's changing, but even still, on most insurance panels in Miami-Dade County, if you're looking for a black male therapist, you're going to find me and one other person. There are more, but they're not on as many insurance panels or the widely accepted ones.
Damn.
So look at that. We got 3.5 million people in Dade County. And I'm telling you, for you to easily find a black male therapist, it's me and one other person. And the other dude is 60 something, late 60s. So.
Damn.
See what I'm saying? So now if I go to D, Richie, black male, married, right? And I go to D saying, I just want hoes, poly life.
Yeah.
Now what do D tell me? To only get
I would
one?
encourage you to live that lifestyle.
Yeah. So then I can rock with D. You know what I'm saying? Even if
But remember what I said before. It's not that I'm not going to tell you need to live like me.
facts.
My life works for me.
Facts.
But the things that I go against people, I guess, on is the objectively unhealthy things. So you're saying you want commitment with one person, but you keep asking for multiple thruples.
Facts.
That's the only time I would say that. But no, I don't yuck anybody's yum.
Facts.
Yuck anybody's yum.
No.
I don't know. That just seemed like a pause, but I get it.
No Diddy.
Yo, I ain't said no Diddy, man. I ain't said it. Until they prove my nigga guilty, I ain't said it, man.
Gucci Man song, No Diddy.
Yeah, bro.
You don't like it?
No, I couldn't rock with that, bro.
I don't think it was more like a no cap, but he was just saying No Diddy.
Nah, bro. I can't jack anything that says no Diddy, bro.
I think
because
you're trying to change the definition of it. Like the definition of it was gay. Like,
it's definitely that.
Yeah,
It's
so I think you
definitely
try to
that.
change it.
Man, I just remember Doug being like, you know what I mean, bad boy, bro. Like I just can't believe they ruining my nigga legacy. I mean, if it's true, then he ruined his own legacy. But it's just to just work so hard, bro. To me, most people don't understand what it is to build something from the ground up. Most people ain't gonna have no legacy anyway. They try to say that their kids are their legacy. Kid ain't your fucking legacy. You don't have anything, and you know what I mean. Your kid's not doing anything, and then when you're gone, you're gonna be forgotten. So, and not to say that just because he's a celebrity, he's more important than anybody. That's not what I'm saying. But most people don't have anything that they've built from the ground up to just watch it be just wiped away and tarnished with these level of accusation, this much smut on your name. So as a brand owner, I can just imagine somebody just ruining my shit, and it's just damn. So when I see people taking it for a joke and they laughing and they making a joke, it's just damn, bro. I hope he didn't do that shit. I hope he didn't do none of that shit that he was accused of, because it's just bro, your whole brand, your whole image, your legacy is just gone. That is your legacy now. No Diddy. That's your legacy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just damn, that's fucked.
Yeah.
And most people can't empathize because you ain't got nothing. You can't even imagine
It's
something
funny.
that you had just being swept
funny.
in. I mean, you ain't got shit.
Yeah.
So it's just that's just my take on it, though. Y'all can no Diddy yourselves to, you know what I mean? But I just can't. I can't, bro. It's I just feel sad. I'm damn, bro. Diddy was synonymous with black excellence. You know what I'm saying? You're a black billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Diddy is synonymous with everything cool. You know what I mean? And then to see what he's become with these last few years, to now he's a pariah. It's just God damn, dirty game.
Dirty game.
Anyway, stay focused, Diddy. All right, so in closing, one last question. I'll let you fire it off. Anything. One last question. Could be about anything.
Okay, 2-1. Does body count really matter? Is that like the tip? Is that like the make or break? She only got 3 bodies. Well, she got 40 bodies.
Does body count matter? To me, I'm gonna just give you mine.
Okay.
Body count does matter because, one, the more bodies a woman has, it's gonna be harder for her to pair bond.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So just like in anything, overstimulation
Okay.
is gonna require like I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna
Yes.
need more and more because I'm overly stimulated. One, there's always a risk of STDs. Of course, you can counter that by just making sure you always getting tested.
Yeah.
So 100%. And then yeah, so those are the 2 things. Why I never ask body count question, because nigga, you never gonna know if she lying anyway. So
Facts.
I don't waste my time
Don't care.
to ask that question.
Facts.
I do understand why it is significant in people's lives, but I like to be pleased sexually. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I need somebody that knows what they're doing. I'm not saying that I want you to be a whore. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just not asking those questions. I think there's other ways that you can obtain that information. You know what I mean? Looking at her social circle. You know what I mean? You can kind of get cues from there.
Good circle, everything good, good job, nice, pleasant.
Yeah.
5 people. She fucked 5 people, but one of them was a sniper, and that was your dog. So he fucking kept going. Could you take her serious?
Could I take her serious with my dog? Like, it would depend. I could take her serious. It just depends on how long ago it was.
Okay,
It depends on how long ago it was. If it was something like you fucked the last year, could I take her serious?
5 years.
Oh, that's
But
plenty
she
of time.
was kind of distraught though. Like, I thought he liked me.
So many conditions,
Yeah.
bro.
I thought he liked me.
Okay. Does she still keep in contact?
No. The nigga gone. I'm gone. Like, oh yeah, been smashed that shit. Boy, you hear me?
Oh, yeah. I can fuck with her. I can fuck with her.
Okay. You
I
just
don't-
wouldn't bring them around?
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
nah. But yeah, I can fuck with her.
Okay.
It's very few things that make me insecure, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I
like,
agree with you.
in my mind, like how I view myself,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, like I'm up there.
Yeah.
In my mind, so
Yeah.
it's
'Cause I
very
wouldn't
few
care if it was
things.
last year. Oh, you fought that boy Cass 6 months ago? Okay.
The only reason I would care if it's last year is because of the potential connection still there.
Because I asked you, like, if it was Cal, yeah, I fought Chace Greene. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, you still fucking with her?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't fucking with her, bro. Okay. I
Yeah,
don't give a fuck with you though. My dog ain't fucking with you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about body count type shit like that?
Don't care. Because, like, you're not going to get a real answer.
You're not gonna get a real answer.
So,
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
You know
It,
what
to
I'm
me, it's a waste of time to even invest in because regardless of what she's saying, you don't know, and you have no way of ever
Yes.
finding out.
Yes.
So it's just pointless to invest in. To me,
Yeah. And it's not extra brownie points if I only fuck 3 guys. Matter of fact, maybe this ain't going to even work with me. Yeah. So,
anyway,
yeah. All right.
guys, support the channel. Subscribe. Tell somebody else to subscribe. Go to chasegreene.com. Get you some merch. Give us some reviews. Jump in the comments. Let us know what you like. Let us know what to continue. Spotify, Apple, review the pod. We appreciate you tuning in. Chace Greene, Boss King Coop,
Yeah, real now.
Ready Rob.
My dog.
You stand focused for Chace Greene.